no matter what the degree, opens up many different opportunities, perhaps in areas that you hadn't even thought about, such as policy or management. A couple of new faculty that arrived last year, Asmarie Berhe is interested in understanding the effect of changes in the environment on soil conditions. And really that's what defines Earth systems. The Earth is a system, and you're not just studying soil, you're not just studying trees, you're not just studying mountains, but it's a whole system of the ocean to the terrestrial, to the mountains, to the atmosphere. And these faculty are very interested in looking at the Earth as a system and trying to link up the interdisciplinary areas that define the health of our system. Professor Hart is an ecologist. He is looking to various research problems in ecology related to soil erosion, etc. The last major I'll talk about is the physics major. The physics major is an exciting major here at UCM Merced. It provides strong fundamentals in the area of theoretical and applied physics. And the emphasis tracks, there's 4 of them, are atomic, molecular, and optical physics, mathematical physics, biophysics, another popular area linked to physics with biology, and condensed matter and materials physics. Sample plan, you can get it off the website, same type of fundamental courses that you need for the other majors, same type of phys-ed electives, with your specialty, specialization, coming in semesters 5, 6, 7, and 8. In this case, the emphasis of atomic, molecular, and optical physics. You'll be taking courses in your semester 5, like quantum mechanics, electrodynamics, which is the core physics. You will begin in semester 6 taking waves, and many courses in waves, rotational mechanics, followed by modern optics and modern atomic physics in semester 7 and 8. One of the things I didn't really highlight is that all the majors have a research emphasis in your senior year. You are either required to participate in a capstone project, participate in undergrad research in the lab, participate in other venues that are going to expose you to how to do research, and really try to encourage the excitement, get you to understand the excitement of doing research, of making new discoveries. That's what science is about. It's about making new discoveries. Oftentimes on things that you can't even see, whether it be, atomic particles, or whether it be part of a big ecosystem where, the levels of nitrogen gas are going to be affecting, the health of the microbes in the ocean, for example. So science is about discovery, and the majors that we put in place are to help you to get that excitement about discovery, and the lab experiences and the opportunities for undergrad research also emphasize that as well. Physics major can lead you many different places. Just a few of them here, engineering, medicine, education, consulting, finance, etc. A couple of our physics faculty, Sai Ghosh, I think her lab is open today, but she has a wonderful lab with a huge laser setup, and is very interested in nanoscience, particularly quantum computing, the application of physics for quantum computing. Jay Sharkey's lab is open today, so there are some tours, and he'll be able to show you some of his research in ultra-fast, the use of ultra-fast laser spectroscopy in physics. We do have a couple of minors, applied math, after science education, and physics. Applied math and physics, you need to take 3 courses in those areas to qualify for a minor. The natural science education minor is a little bit different. It's a minor that enables you to take courses very early on, even as freshmen, to determine whether you might like to consider careers in teaching. There's a huge shortage of teachers in our nation, a huge shortage of teachers in California, in the fields we call the STEM fields: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Lots of job opportunities. If you think back to your high school career, your high school time, what kind of teachers turned you on to wanting to be a scientist? Were the teachers who knew the subject? Were the teachers who were excited about the subject? Can't be excited about the subject if you don't know the subject, and we need many science, math, and engineering teachers because there is a shortage. So a natural science education minor actually gives you opportunities to get a minor in which you go out into the classroom, even as freshmen, and determine whether you like teaching, whether you'd like to be in the classroom. Sometimes, you think, no, that's not for me, or you think it is for you. You get into a classroom and you say, well, no, I don't think I want to do that. That's important to know what you can figure out early on what you want to do. So we're a research university, we're interdisciplinary program, flexibility and the time to make choices. We're going to be taught by faculty who are at the forefront of cutting-edge research and have opportunities to be involved in research. As a school, our faculty and administration want to be successful. Science is not easy. Science is challenging. It requires work. It requires developing new skills that you didn't have in high school. Organic chemistry is a tough class. You never had organic chemistry in high school. We want you to be successful. So there are lots of tutoring opportunities available. There's peer mentoring and study groups. The faculty and the TAs have office hours. We have a program called Excel, a mentoring program that helps you with time management. We're planning an honors program to be developed for this next year as well. We have advisors who you can make appointments and see. They can help you plan your entire study plan throughout the year, throughout your 4 years. We have an advisor that's dedicated to health professions who can help get you on track for what you need to do academically and extracurricular activities to make sure that your application for health professional schools is as competitive as possible. So just to finish up, UC Merced's environment as a campus is very interdisciplinary. As you see, even from the majors, you're not wanting you to be locked in to a particular major very early on, and you're wanting to give you the flexibility to look at how the major that you select integrates with other areas, such as economics and management and so forth. Science and engineering are co-located in the building over here. I hope you go and take a look at it. And that is by design. We're not having a separate science and a separate engineering building, but we want faculty and students to work together. Because we know that the most rapid advances in solving complex problems in our world, society today, are made at the interface of disciplines, which is why we want you to not just focus on very narrowly on a major, but the depth and the breadth of that major, but look at how it can apply in many other aspects of our society and our life. So I'll stop there, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And just raise your hand. Any questions about what you might get here at UC Merced, or how it might prepare you? Yes. We do not have forensic sciences. Forensic science is typically a grad program, but any major in chemistry will prepare you for that. Yes. You could talk to the physics faculty. There's certainly a possibility to do your own emphasis. You would need to be sure you have the courses to prepare you well for that. But the faculty in physics and chemistry and math are very flexible because those majors are still relatively small. In biology, we're going to have 800 biology majors next year. So the flexibility of that is probably less than it would be in physical science and math. The question is, have we considered entomology as a possible major? No, we do not have an entomology course. And if you want to really focus in entomology, you should think about a graduate program in entomology where you would have the undergrad prep that would give you the fundamentals for understanding that field in a more in-depth way. How many of you guys are from the Central Valley? Okay. Hi. Okay, what about the Bay Area? Why don't you from the Bay Area, Southern California? Okay. A little bit about our students. We have about 30% of our students right now are from the Central Valley, about a third from the Bay Area, and a third from Southern California. So you're going to be with students from all over the state. And as you can see from our students, we have a lot of diversity in our students that we're very proud of. We are training students of many different backgrounds to be successful in careers in science and math. There will be many opportunities for students to be successful in these areas. All right, feel free to come up if you have specific questions.